Yo, what is going on today, guys? It's your boy Honeyweave here. Coming back with a new video, I guess. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. So I just wanted to talk about a few things about how do I not get bored on the road? Or things new drivers tend to do that burn them out really quick into this field of work, because this field of work isn't for everybody. Like stated in my previous videos, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of missing home times, a lot of missing families, stuff like that. So you got to find things to keep you occupied while you're on the road. For starters, my main thing is get a good headset, get a good microphone, stuff like that. That way you can talk to your family while you're away. You're not yelling through the radio mic and stuff like that. Get you a good microphone and headset. I use the Blue Parrot 450X, I think is what it is. It's the single earpiece one. I love it. It's good quality. All my family and friends don't complain about background noise like they do whenever I'm talking on the actual microphone that's in the truck. I play the guitar as well. Well, I just started playing the guitar, I guess. That was a hobby that I picked up from being on the road. Went out and bought an acoustic guitar. It's just kind of like downtime, stuff like that. It keeps me calm and collective. It reminds me of some family that I had. It doesn't make me miss home as much, stuff like that. That way I can be out here making more money. Get you a good Netflix subscription. Watch some good shows, stuff like that. Whenever you're just sitting down on a break or something, it makes the time go by so much faster. So much faster. Literally, I've been on the road now, being my second month straight now, and it doesn't even feel like that. It feels like a month. It's almost 2 months. It's getting up there. But get you some hobbies as well. I talk to some people that crochet while they're on the road, stuff while they're not while they're driving, but stuff like that. So how do you not get bored whenever you're driving? That is a question for everybody to figure out on their own. First, I started off with music. Music got repetitive. It's the same things over and over again. After a month of listening to the same stuff, whew, you get burned out on it real quick. I'm pretty sure I've heard every Drake song, every Luke Combs song, every song Tool's ever released. Like I listen to everything now, old school, country, everything, because I just got burned out on what I was listening to. But one thing I haven't got burned out on yet is podcasts. You're like, podcasts. What the hell is good about them? Joe Rogan is probably one of the most inspirational guys you'll ever listen to, talk to, meet, anything. He makes you get your ass up and work. He's very motivational. He's got different guests on every single day of the podcast. And it's not always serious either. It's always like, I'm really big in MMA, UFC, boxing, stuff like that. I just started picking up boxing again. I did a little bit back then, but I just started picking up a little bit more of it, getting back into the dieting and everything for it. It gives me something to not put on 100 pounds while I'm on the road. It gives me a reason to do things. The next person I listen to all the time is the H3 podcast. I've never laughed harder in my life listening to Ethan and his wife and all of them just talk to different stars every week, or even just alone. They're some of the funniest people, as far as like this younger generation goes too, that you'd probably get along with real well as far as watching them. My favorite podcast from them was probably with Bill Burr. I laughed. Oh man, I had to pull over. I was laughing so hard. I was getting lightheaded. Oh, it was so bad. I was in the middle of St. Louis. I had to get through St. Louis, lightheaded. I had to pull over side of the road, catch my breath, take a drink, do a couple push-ups, shit like that. I had to get back into it. I was I was laughing so hard. I listened to, I think it's Insane History or something like that. I'm a real big history buff too, and they kind of, when I'm at the end of my shift or I'm in the middle of my shift and I'm burnt out, I don't feel like driving anymore, kind of just makes me, I don't want to say zone out, but yeah, it just kind of makes me forget. I don't know how to put this, because like you're a better driver if you zone into something, so it kind of makes me zone in, I guess, onto that, and I just forget about all the fucking problems in the world and shit like that. It just makes it easier. Other than that, I think that, I mean, I know people that coin collect. Like, I play Pokemon Go too. That's another thing. Get you a game that makes you get out, walk around, stuff like that. It makes you stop at different places, sightsee, shit like that. Because, yeah, your company's going to run you to death if you let them. Don't let them. You're a new driver. If you're a new driver in this, you're stuck where you're at for at least a year, to be honest. I mean, all these good companies want a year of experience. So your company, I mean, they're going to have their way with you till you get a year of experience. If they're a bad company, they're going to have their way with you till you get a year of experience. And then once you got a year of experience, nearly every company will take you. That's the thing. Like, there's some companies that want a few more years, but you're a viable person if you've got a year of on-the-road experience. So your company, I mean, who else are you going to go to if you quit your current company? I mean, there's Swift, there's Warner, stuff like that, but long-term companies, you're not going to get into anything hardcore until you've got a year of experience. So don't burn yourself out driving for a company that just going to treat you like crap till you got a year of experience. So take your time with things. Don't rush. I mean, I don't even drive a full clock. I don't. I refuse to, because I'm not going to burn myself out 3 months into the game. I'm not. I refuse. I drive 9-10 hours, and then I shut down for the night. There's no reason for me to run my full 11 unless I've got a hardcore delivery that I've got to make on time, that they give me 2 days to run it, and I got to be there on time, or I'm going to be a late fee for it. I'll hammer down. But most of the loads you get, you're going to have a day of waiting before you even get there, or you're going to get there with 6 hours to wait, like this load was. I left early this morning. I was like, oh shit, by the time I left, my clock was already started. I didn't think about it. I had to do an 8. I'm having to do an 8 too. I'm at Walmart. I'm at the DC right now where I was dropping off, but shit, I mean, I had to do an 8-2 just to make it on time, because I would have been out of hours if I just sat around and waited on them. But those are just some things that I've learned. Don't burn yourself out. Get you a hobby. Learn to cook. Man, I cook some of the best fucking meals on this damn truck. I swear to God. Man, I eat steaks every night, chicken breast, shit like that. I mean, I eat good. You don't think you can do that on a truck? I'll make a cooking video. I'm a damn good cook. But man, we got some steaks right now. I got them marinating. But you're gonna learn to find some hobbies. Because if you don't find a hobby, get you a dog. Or a cat. If you're a cat person. That's the other thing. But I love it out here. It's gorgeous. I just went through some terrible weather in Wyoming. All of a sudden, made me late for my appointment with Walmart. About 15 minutes. They shut down a section of I-80 going west as soon as you get into Wyoming. I'm in Cheyenne right now, so I'm pretty much just into Wyoming, but Shit, they shut down a section. I had to sit for an hour and a half. It made me late for my appointment. And I get in here, and don't let shippers have their way with you, because they're going to yell at you. They're going to have a smart ass tone with you about it. They don't do your job. They don't know what it's like to be on the road. They know what it's like to go home every night and see their family, see their kids, everything like that. They don't know what to do whenever you've got 40K in the back and you're 80,000 pounds, barely legal, running through 60-mile-an-hour winds on the highway during rain, storm. They don't know what to fucking do. That's on them. It's on you that you're late, but don't let them have their way with you. But I know this video's gone everywhere, from getting bored to things to do on the road. I know it's been a lot of squirrel talk. I got a little bit of OCD. I'm sorry, guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know this one's a little bit longer than what I usually make them. We're at 11 minutes right now. I probably need to shut the fuck up and go on to that sleeper berth and go to bed until they unload me, since I was late. But anyway, you guys have a blessed day. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments. You can add me on Instagram, Snapchat. I'll leave them in the description down below. I'm very active on those. If I'm not on YouTube, I'm always on Instagram or Snapchat usually. Yeah, y'all go ahead. Y'all have a blessed day, guys. Peace. Be safe.